our match. Get ready for history to be made.
Fight with all your heart.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Uh-oh. Falls short. Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. Opts for the throw. Steps in for the throw. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Knockdown. The grab misses. The low heavy hits. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. Grabs him, knockdown. Sticks the jump in. Scrapping it out up close. The pressure is so intense here. Are we gonna see a comeback? Gets him. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Hits him with a stop and bop. Jumps. Start the push with Arabian Cyclone. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Fires off a whirlwind. Jumps in. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. The drive impact is denied. Brushes that off and keeps going. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Jumps. Oh, what's this? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Start to push with Arabian Cyclone. Man, it throws him. Going in? Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Player's excellent block. Almost no drive gauge run. This round looks like it's over. Keeps him out. Any throw will whiff at that range. Who will set the bait at this range? Amazing! The next touch may decide this round. Wow, sat and waited for this opening. Hit that with confidence. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. He's gonna kill, no doubt about it. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for him. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Blocks the impact. Throws them to negate the block. Was well in range to score the throw. Still slugging it out here. Knockdown. Starts with a jump in. Player 2 is just about out of drive out there. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Holds out with the block. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Life lead opens up. Sticks the combo. Had the radar up and running. Trying to lead each other here? Uses backup to create a chance. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Next hit will end the round. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. What's the next move? Lays down a whirlwind. They take some time to back off and regroup. Who's going to strike first? TKO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Holds out with the block. Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Start the push with Arabian Cyclone. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Can they stop this light lead from getting bigger? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Out of range. relatively safe. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Genius read. Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Player crowns them from above. This may turn into a big check. The low's blocked. Low heavy, but no go. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Drive impact misses. Who's gonna take it? The low kick hits. Anticipated that throw. Dangerous range here. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Can this drive bring them back? Who will come out on top? Full super arcade. Turns out, player 2. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Goes to the air. Oh, they're in the corner now. Super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. It's the goddess of the hunt. I've heard of tough love, but not like this. Not like this. Target combo into. What now? This can lead to some big damage. Crowns him from above. Escapes the torque. There's the burnout. Pivots the triangle. No hesitation or regret. Hits him with the pin SM. Hits them with a critical arc. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Throws! I can't believe it! Oh my god, what's gonna happen? Back into the court, so solid with a mixer anti-air. Player 1 can't use any drive impact misses. Are you kidding me? Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The jump in is denied. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Misses the drive impact. You do not want to whiff an impact. Who's it gonna be? All right, what's coming up next? Throws them to negate the block. Fantastic reactions there. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 2 creates a good... Oh! This is gonna be bad news. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Experiencing burnout. Oh god, this is tense. Both players all out of drive gauge. To come from the brink like that? What a comeback. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Grabs him. Closes the gap for the grab. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Solid use of Tempest. A quick breather. Player 2 experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Both of them were ready for a throw. Going in, both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Closes with the throw, hitting them with the smart stuff.
Rashid.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Misfire with the drive impact. Whipping a drive impact opens a huge window to get punished. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Gets a good read on their opponent. Gets through the opening. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Spends the meter to throw on some massive damage. Both players with no drive in the tank. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Life lead opens up. Knockdown. break forward to pressure the opponent. Projectile to try and change the situation. Feeling out the spacing. Jumps up. Blocks the impact. Fantastic reactions there. Trying to read each other here. Whiffs the impact. Okay, creating some space here. They need to rely on their instincts. Oh, says no to the impact.
Skyward.
The impact doesn't do anything. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 is gonna have the low heavy connected. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. This fight is they can't squander this punish counter attack. Goes for the Shin Hashogeki. Uses the gauge for a super art. Brushes that off and keeps going. Big throw. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Burnout activates. Knockdown and jump. Experiencing burnout. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Watching each other carefully. Wolf charges forward. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. This Mick denies the jump-in attempt. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Here's round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Throws him down. It's an aggressive attack. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Throws him. What's next? Misses the drive impact. The jump-in is denied. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The Cyclone hit. Now we gotta uses the gauge for a super art. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. A quick brief to Noble. Counting on the super to do the burnout activates. Still slugging it out at this range. What'll happen here? 3-ball ices him. Nice counter. Spikes him with 3-guard. Stone Cold Embrace. You can't block those. What'll be the plan? Closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Forward throw to continue the pressure. Powerful play there to keep their options limited. Player 1 is using their drive liberated. All right, what's coming up next? Low heavy. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes a trip. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Does a good job of pushing back. Absorbs the attack and fires back. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Fires off a whirlwind. The pressure is so intense here. Knockdown. Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. From up above. What'll happen here? Player closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Projectile to try and change the situation. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Big throw, charges forward. A quick breather. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Does a good job escaping the corner. Max SA gauges, springs forward with the drive rush. Smart play with the throw. Hits him with a stop and pop. Breaks it. Starts a push with Arabian Cyclone. Knockdown and closes it with a classic corner throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Gets the jump in. Arabian Cyclone hits the mark. Player one crowns him from above. Ooh, what a smart throw. That throw will do some good damage. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Looking for a hold. Both sides getting ready. Jump! This can lead to some big damage. Turns out, this is a bad situation for turning it right up with the super.
Prepare for turbulence.
Wait, what? Are they actually dead?
Picture
Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out!
Rashid.
Player one is a force to be reckoned with.
Round
It's
one.
not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Checking their reactions delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player one, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Their worst fear in the corner taking form. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. They need to hold out. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just opt for the throw to close it out. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Did well to get the buff in there. Got their eye on the air. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. There's an overdrive shorty. How will they manage their drive gauges? Attack, defend, anything can happen in this situation. Smart play with the throw. What'll happen here? This is a tough situation to be in with no drive for both fighters. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Manages to block the jump-in attack. A quick breather. This is a turning drive KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Fires without warning. Doing some quick planning? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Ugh, scuffle. Overhead. Punish counter on reaction. Links it. Player one, this is gonna hurt. Knockdown. Here comes the victim. Anti-air in the clutch. What now? Taking chunks out of each. Connects with the throw. Side twist with backup. Crowns them from above. I can't believe they are done. Player two gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Changes the pace with the fireman. Breaks the block with a throw. Closes the gap for the grab. Oh, whiffs the throw. No good on high. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player one can't let their drive gauge run. They need to find a way to reset the situation. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Knockdown. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The jump-in is denied. Sky high. Solid throw tech. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around and if gets them. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Decides to buff up while they can. Gets the jump in. Hits them with a stop and pop. This is gonna be bad news. A drive impact. Throws a fireball. Waddle springs forward with the drive rush. Gets them with the anti-air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Looking for a chance. So, what's next? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player one will need to play it conservative and pick a good spot to use the super.
Prepare for turbulence!
Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Oh, they're in the corner. A super arc? Reads the jump in perfectly. Okay, he's getting it all on the drive rush. The next touch made it. They couldn't tech the throw. Player
Rashid
one
wins.
brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak